welcome back. The live stream is about to begin momentarily, and soon I'll start answering all of your questions about VR. I've had my VR YouTube channel up for over 5 years now, and for the past 2, VR has become my full-time gig. I'm experiencing new virtual reality games every single day, and I of course love checking out the latest hardware. So if you have any questions at all about this industry, stay tuned and I promise I'll give you some answers. As a reminder, if you have a direct question for me, please use @Mateo311 down in the chat when asking. And if you want to help support this channel, go click the thumbs up right now. Now the stream will be starting soon, but in the meantime, enjoy the montage. I gotta be quicker on that. I gotta be quicker on the take. I noticed something interesting that doesn't really matter to you guys, but maybe I'll talk about it later. It has to do with streaming and yada yada, but it's not really important. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome. I gotta put out my "Hey, I'm streaming now" posts so people know I'm streaming, because otherwise no one will show up to this boring ass channel where I just answer your questions, which I enjoy doing. So I hope we're gonna have a good time. What's going on, everybody? You guys aren't packing in here yet. Let's go. Pack in like sardines. Let's keep it moving. No, how's everybody doing? I feed off of you guys, if you guys haven't realized yet. When you guys are all excited, having a good time, I get all excited. It makes the stream that much more fun, at least in my opinion. But I think I have a few more keys maybe to give out today. We got a bunch of games to talk about. I have a cool video coming out, my first ever tier list. So you guys are going to help with that. You guys are going to do all the heavy lifting. Yep. Let me just push out one more announcement. Let people know I'm live. Everybody in my Discord, I'm live. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. How we doing? Everybody sound off. Let me know how you doing. I'll start saying out some names like I normally do. Oh, I think I posted in the I posted in the wrong damn channel. I'm in the background. I am a scrub. You would think after 1,000 years of doing this, 1,000, that's how long I've been doing this. You would think I'm halfway decent, but I'm not. I'm not, scrub. How you guys doing? All right, let's do the sound off. Arlen, thanks for popping in nice and early. Davey was here real early. Call me the real deal. So you're the real deal too, buddy. Let's see. The montage. Caught a live stream. Hans, what's going on? I'm happy you're here. My kid ripped my microphone off. My kid ripped my microphone down the other day. They've been having a real good laugh playing with it, but now it's loose. And I hope you guys don't hear the wobble. It'll drive me nuts. But they were getting a kick out of the effects. They were really losing it. So what's going on? Biggs is here. Joel, what's up? Martin. Kill Delta, what's up? Oh, it's okay. So it's decently late in Denmark. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Manuel, what's up, man? Dan Shop. All right, let's go. Arlen, I mentioned you already. Kurt, I haven't seen you in forever, dude. How you been, man? I hope everything's good. Florian, what's up? Getting sick? I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's the time of year. Hellsweeper's a Dungeon of Eternity. Good question. So let's go. Smart Light, Dimwit. What's up, man? Monty, Colin, Rabbit, Q Creator. What's going on? What's up, guys? Thanks for popping in. Christmas is right around the corner. There's tons of great deals going on right now, but I want to talk about games. We could talk about anything. I actually have a bunch of things. You know, obviously, I'm here to just answer your questions if you guys want that. I just got a box in the mail. We can open that up. Watching from work, old school. Awesome. Ramvis, it's the dude. So, I just got a delivery. I swear to God, these game companies time it and make sure I get deliveries on Thursday so that I open up live. It happens constantly. I just got this box in the mail and I'm constantly opening up boxes. So if you guys want me to see, I don't know what's in it. We'll find out together because I think that's more fun. And what's my opinion on Survival Nation? I only played a really early build, which was jank, and never played it again since. So unfortunately, I cannot really comment. What's the best bowling game? Does All In Sports? Let's see. I can't say what the best bowling game is, but I know I haven't really tried it out yet. I've just been playing a little bit. My kid's been playing more than me. But Home Sports. Home Sports is a bunch of mini games, and Resolution normally nails it. But that's not my stamp of approval. I haven't really played it much myself. My kid's enjoying it, though. How come you missed the reporting on Half-Life 3? What's going on now? Do we need more fake rumors? I love reporting the rumors at this point because remember, guys, I'm a lot older than most of you. And Half-Life 3 has been a thing for ever now, like more than a decade. So you got so used to just being like, there's no chance we're getting Half-Life 3. And then every once in a while, like something that seems like it could be true pops up, and then we're disappointed again. But I mean, it's all in good fun, I guess. Anywho, let's see what else is going on. Let's see. Mateo Unboxing Channel up next. Have you battled the Illuminate in Helldivers 2 yet? No, I did not go back into Helldivers 2. My nephew's been nagging me. I actually, very unlike me, I started playing Path of Exile. I'm not an ARPG fan, but I found it really cool. Mechanically, it's hooking me. I'm feeling it. I'm enjoying it. Way better than Diablo 4. I didn't really get into that game that much. I didn't like it. Again, not an ARPG fan, more of a classic RPG fan. I like the storyline and stuff like that, which Path of Exile doesn't offer, but it's just fun. Mechanically, it's very sound. So, did I get thrown off? No, Illuminate. Been playing Path of Exile. Have you played Halo VR? Just a tiny bit, just to test it. It's really cool. I don't know if there were some more updates to the mod recently, but I never got multiplayer working, but I never really tried. Yeah. Okay. Have been using your videos to get ready to set mine up. Nice. Colin, that's one of the goals of this channel, really. I got Mannequin, then didn't touch my Oculus for a month, then tried it, and now I can't refund it. Well, I'm sorry, man. Have you tried Grimlord? Yes, I have, but an early build, and I wanted to show it off last week because I've had access for a while. I've had access to the full update for a decent amount of time now, and they're like, no, you gotta wait a little bit. So maybe next week I'll be showing it off. We'll see what happens. My favorite RPG to date is still Knights of the Old Republic, and I am with you on that. Some of the best storytelling, that was BioWare, not at its peak, but close to its peak. Close to its peak. Oh, well, I remember before I was talking about my kids messing with these knobs and stuff and enjoying the sound effects, but I think I hear myself without my headphones on. So you guys will have to tell me how good this voice is, but this should be the Space Marine voice right here. I'm dialing in. Brothers, destroy the heretic for the Emperor. How was that? Was that a decent Space Marine voice? I don't know. I did the settings by the brain. Contractors has Halo multiplayer covered well, but is it the real Halo? Like, there's such subtle little things about like how the headshots on the handgun feel and stuff like that unless the developer really knows what they're doing, you don't capture those things. They don't feel right. Got my friend to buy a Quest 3. He played Batman game that comes with it. He had a headache and couldn't play for a while. Told him he just needs his VR legs. Does go away? Yeah. Okay. So Dan, the advice for new players, like Batman's a little aggressive for a new player, but some people have, it's based on your age and your genetics and whatever. Some people could jump into anything, have, no bad experience at all. 95% of people will eventually be fine. 5% of people may not ever adjust, or it's just rough for them. But a month of just like playing, tell him play. The second he feels the most minor discomfort, take a break. Take a break for at least an hour. And do that for the first few weeks. And you'll notice that, maybe you're starting to feel discomfort at 20 minutes. Now it's going to be 25 minutes and 26 minutes, 27. Eventually, you're going to be able to stay in there longer and longer, and it'll just go away. That's how you get your VR legs. Audio is cutting out. I'm not dropping frames. Sometimes this is a very, the noise gate on this mic is very low. Joined the video on that perfection. I don't know if anyone else thinks the audio and your video quality has dropped a lot. Oh. It's I am all over the place right now. Give it a second. Putting the turns on snap helped me. Yes, a snap turn is definitely help. I'm not dropping any frames. The bitrate dropped for a second there, guys. I don't know what that was about, but yeah, the bitrate's going a little all over the place. It's really weird. But I'm going to be building a new machine lately, soon in the near future, and we're going to be working everything out again. But I don't know. They've also been doing a ton of work in my neighborhood when it comes to the network here. It's been a cluster F. But I'm watching the stats right here, and it looks fine at the moment. Who knows? Who knows what the hell's going on? But everything seems okay. Yeah, but also sometimes with this mic, just turning my head will be enough to like kill the audio. When I did the sound effects, it lagged. Maybe it was just weird timing, because sound effects, brothers, should not be doing anything, and I don't see any changes right now, brothers. For the Emperor, this stream will go on. It's probably weird timing. All right, let's open up this box. Let's see what's in the box. Yeah, bitrate. My camera's all freaked out. So this is apparently a Last Stand box. The survival kit for the Last Stand. If you guys don't know Last Stand, this is not sponsored. This just showed up. Okay, they have good timing. Not sponsored. Last Stand is a PvP multi-location mixed reality game. I covered it on the channel. Basically, like when I played, that entire wall and this wall here turned into like windows and doors and stuff. And across the way, I was able to see my buddy Steve Nose, and we're fighting, but we're also being attacked by zombies at the same time. Solid game, really fun. I think it was like $10. So it's worth it if you want to do some PvP in mixed reality. Well, let's see what's in the box. Let's see. I am a happy camper. Hell yeah. All right. Now I get to be Arnold. I'm Arnold. Got to kill so much more, not the bad guys. Custom colored. Actually, in New York City, you couldn't buy this painted black. It might actually be illegal. New York City had really, really crazy laws on toy guns. Like you couldn't get anything that looked like. It might have changed because I'm old now, but years ago, yeah, you couldn't get anything that looked too much like a real gun. But check this out, man. Check out this. It's a Nerf gun. I think it's electric. Booga wooga woogie. Oh my god, I aged myself. I guess it needs batteries. You guys could have said me batteries. It's got a safety. Look at this mag that I can't pull out right now. Does it have an eject on the mag? I need an adult. I can't. Oh, you definitely need an orange tip too. Yeah, but you can't orange tip this because this shoots. But yes, this would be orange, which it was originally. I could see under the paint. But yeah, all this gun was orange. I could see the trigger was orange too. But it's pretty good because this plastic. I painted this plastic in the past. I used to do hobby robotics, and I used to put Nerf guns all over robots and drive them around and shoot people. And I used to paint the guns because they're orange and pink and whatever stupid Nerf colors. And this plastic is not easy to paint. It gets sticky. You got to sand it down. So I could see some spots are actually tiny sticky. But no, they did a good job. It's in forever. The mag just lives there. All right. I'm going to need an adult to get batteries in it. I'll ask my ask my dad. I made myself sad there for a second, but because he's no longer among us. But this is badass. Was the camera showing my ass for a second? Thanks, camera. And they gave me a whole belt. I actually have a ton of these in the other room. You know what? Let me show you guys something real fast, just to talk about my hobby robotics. And it also has a note in here that says Nerf gun. Do not point at your kids. Do not shoot your... Oh, it's the actual Nerf instructions and stuff. There you go. So now I don't need an adult anymore because I have the actual instructions. Yay. This one's not English. That's not English. I think I'm shit out of luck. These instructions don't look English to me. Yeah, now I'm going to have to... It needs 4 C batteries. That's a lot of batteries. Yeah, it's full automatic. I've seen this gun before. Sim, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Marcus Phoenix cosplay. I don't think I'm that big, man. I think I got to get it on the steroids and gain like 50, 60 more pounds to be that. But that was badass. Let me oh, I'm catching up on chat now. But let me show you guys something else real fast. Oh! Alright, so I have like 4 of these in my closet because I know C batteries. Who uses those? Audio's not. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today. I'm not seeing any issues on my side, to be honest. Because normally I could see when something crazy is going on, but it looks fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go on and proceed like normal, and hopefully things, maybe refresh and maybe talk to YouTube and say, "Hey, YouTube, I love you." But anyway, I'm looking at my lips now. Like I could tell if it's audio synced. I can't. Those doors do not slide open. No, they pull. All right, so this is an old school, fully automatic Nerf gun. It was belt fed, and this is what I used to use as like the robot's arms. It's like like imagine your typical mech, and that was its arms. Now there's the magic right there. That is a relay. It's a USB relay, USB port, USB relay, and basically I just bypassed the trigger because it's the electronic trigger, and when the circuit closes, it shoots. So this would be plugged in via USB, and you would send the message to the relay and say on, and then when you want it to stop shooting, you send the message to relay to say off or open, and that's how I did it. So combination of some programming. I actually also had this one with a custom kickstand that I set up for streaming a long time ago. Same type of thing. It had the relay on it, and people could listen to my chat and hang out for a while and gain points. And when you gained enough points, you could fire the gun at me. And that's what I used to do, like, I don't know, 10 plus years ago. It's probably more than that. Who knows? Yeah, it was forever ago. But, my programming days, my fun days, my hobby robotics days, those are over because I'm an old man with kids now. But it's always fun to reminisce. Okay. Now, if you guys don't know the story with those doors, I actually put my hand through them playing a fighting game, and I just covered them in stickies. That's why they're like that. All right. Let's see. Nothing is better than Blade and Sorcery with Star Wars mods. I mean, it's solid for sure. I get bored eventually. Uh-oh, they're gonna get in trouble for their gun. Uh-oh. Anywho. Alright, how we doing? How we doing, everybody? We live in the dream. You want to start ranking games? Badass new Nerf gun that I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Did you paint that door? I actually just answered that question. They're big giant stickies. I got them off Etsy, I think. Yeah. And then I had to take the doors down and put them on, and I did a fantastic job. And yeah, happy about life. All right, let's rank some games up in here. I got a massive list of games that came out this year. Yeah, I'll probably put something on the screen and we could rank games together. So let's see. Let's jump over. Am I here? I'm here. Hi. Hi. I want to zoom in a little bit on this so I don't have to see all the stupid ads. Oh, wait. I mean, look how intrusive that freaking ad is. What do I... Really? Really? This is like... Ads are unavoidable these days. I just can't get rid of them. All right. Let's see. I moved my chat over here, so I'm a little like in 7 places looking at things. But let's go with what games I want to cover. And let's start off with, actually, let's go on my desktop up in here. And let's see. All right, let's start off with this game right here, Bulletstorm VR. Let's start with a nice controversial one. Well, I'm just going to leave it down here for the time being, and we'll see. Bulletstorm VR, guys, if you guys have played it and you guys are thinking what, you know, you have a decision about it. Jesus, I try to zoom in to make the ads go away and they just get bigger. Look at that. They're unavoidable. I should just crop the screen. So what are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking on Bulletstorm VR? Let's drop a letter. S to D. Hello. Oma Monster, what's up? GeForce Guy, what's going on? It's only boring because you're not decapitating using the Force. No, like, it's really exciting. It just eventually gets, you know, like, all right, gets like anything else. Invaded by ads. I feel like you guys are way delayed today. All right, we're saying B. All right, first person is commenting B. We'll see where it goes from there. Not A, definitely not. Let's see. And you guys can keep the comments, the questions coming in too. We'll kind of like keep this running. Let's see. B, the game has received amazing support. Leave it in D. Skip because the reviews were so poor. Dang, I hate leaving a game vote. Sorry, Arlen. Sorry. Hey guys, how do you like my ads on the side of my screen? I should really crop this. But you know what? I use this so often, I don't feel like coming back. Let's see. Let's do this. Oh. All right. That's pretty much less ads. Boom. All right. Haven't played. All right. So lots of C's, mostly C's. Maybe a little B here and there. This is my verdict. When it released, it was a, you know, it's a C tier game because it had some pretty decent bugs in it, and on top of that, it also had, I'm watching my frame rate go crazy. What is going on with the network lately? I gotta call and yell at some people. Sorry, please hold. Your call is important to us. Do you guys want to see my new Be Right Back screen? It'll be 2 seconds. I promise. It's really cool. I promise. All right. We're gonna put this, and I'll be right back. I apparently had to take a break. I don't know what it is. Maybe I had to go to the bathroom. Maybe my doorbell rang. Maybe the dog's barking. It's one of those things. I'm sorry. I promise I'll be back soon. I'm sure I'm going to put something really entertaining on the screen to occupy you guys while I'm gone. Or even better, maybe go ahead and open up a second window and check out one of my latest videos while you're waiting for my return. Isn't this way better than standard hold music? So thanks for your patience, guys, and I promise I'll be back soon. I'm sure something extremely important must have come up. Hey guys, I apparently had to take a break. I don't know what it is. Hey, that was the screen. Did you like it? All right, I'm back for real this time, and let me do this. Nope, that's the wrong one. I'm a big screw up. This. All right, there we go. All right, off topic. I'm 100% sure that you have Italian genes. No, I'm wearing sweatpants. My family is Italian. Yes. Yes. Oh, Croatia. My wife is Serbian. So, ciao. Kako si. Ja govorim srpski. So, anywho, that happens every once in a while. Yeah, my wife's Serbian. I want to go to Croatia so bad. It looks beautiful. But let's get back on topic. So, all right. So what we were saying is a lot of C's, a lot of B's. when the game came out, it was probably like, it's for a different generation. It's like some of the humor and the machismo doesn't hold up these days anymore. But it was fun for me and nostalgic. You know, I thought it was mindless fun, but it was a little busted. You move to today, they added new content. They did it, you know, a lot of graphical upgrades. We're looking at a B minus, in my humble opinion. That's where I would put it. All right, so let's move on to another game here. I'm just gonna stop picking them at random. Ooh, another controversial one. Let's go to another controversial one. Stranger Things VR. Stranger Things S tier? No. D tier? I don't know. C? A? B? Where are we putting Stranger Things VR, guys? You let me know. Do 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 do. Say hi to the wife. Will do. They rescheduled the meeting for tomorrow. Welcome back. All right. So, all right. It's interesting. So, it's going to be really fun to see where people. So, right now, I've heard A and B, and we're hearing B and C. Okay. Listen, you know, opinions are tough. A lot of games come down to what's your genre of choice. You know, some people are going to say, hey, it's a walking simulator. That's boring. The combat's not good enough. I didn't like the storyline. So, it could go anywhere from, I would agree. A's a little tough for me. C's a little tough for me, but we'll see. Skipped it. CC skipped. Never heard of Stranger Things. You never heard of Stranger Things. It was like the most popular Netflix show. It's 5 seasons in. It's how Millie Bobby Brown got her start. You never heard of Stranger Things. All right. It is what it is. It's A. B tier. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Does it have mixed reality? It does. Okay. I'm going to drop it in the B tier. I enjoyed the story. I thought it added to the overall Stranger Things world. I thought they did a really good job of like storytelling. It's not for everybody though. I don't want to say it gets repetitive. It's like a walking simulator where you get lost. And until you figure something out, you're kind of like walking in circles, replaying through kind of the same bits. But playing Vecna, moving around, combat, meh. You know, combat wasn't super special. It's pretty fun, like force choking some guys every once in a while. But I don't know. I thought it added to the storyline. I was happy with it. I'm going to give it a B. I'm going to give it a B. But I think you really kind of got to be into Stranger Things. Now, let's throw out something. All right, this one right here. Swarm 2. I'm going to guess a lot of you guys didn't play Swarm 2. I'm going to guess a lot of you guys didn't play. I mean, I'm sure more people played the original Swarm than Swarm 2. And if you're not familiar with this game, it's like Spider-Man with guns. I think they actually quote me in the trailer saying it's Spider-Man with guns. And that's what it feels like. Like you swing around and you got guns and the motion's awesome and somehow it doesn't make you motion sick. And they turn the second game into a roguelike. So for whatever reason, I don't know why it just doesn't hit as well. But I want to know what you guys think. You know, I want to know how you guys are feeling about this one. Swarm 2. We'll leave it there. Never played either. Swarm 2 was disappointing. B-Mac, what's up, man? You guys go check out B-Mac's coverage on Alien Rogue Incursion. We were like eye to eye on how we felt with that game. I preferred the first game. I'm with you. So I'm going to assume not many people played this. So I'm going to be pretty quick with this one. Honestly, for me, it's like a C or a D tier. It's not a bad game. It just didn't hit right. And I'm probably going to put it in the C tier. It's not broken. It still can be fun. But the better game is the original one, in my opinion. I don't think the changes really worked. All right, here's a good one. Max Mustard. How are we feeling about Max Mustard? Let's go with that. B-Mac, I call it I mean, listen, I don't watch a lot of other content creators. I just don't have time for it. It's not like I think I'm special or anything. I just don't have time for it. But however, when I do see the occasional, like, I saw your post on Reddit and I was like, oh, damn, this is badass. This is exactly how I feel. And yeah, I'm going to call that out. I'm just checking some settings here, guys. Stream, output. streaming, yada yada. Just making a slight little change here. Yeah, control bitrate. All right. Hope nothing crashes. All right. I did a thing. For some reason, my bitrate has been like quality might go down a little bit, but for some reason, my bitrate has been like crazy overcompensating. It was set to 6 megabits per second, which is like the max you can do. And every once in a while, I was climbing like 12 and then dropping back down and going out. So I put it at 5 and we'll see what happens. All right, Max Mustard. Very good game. We're getting easy A's. We're getting B's. I'm with you. Like I could actually put Max Mustard in the A category. If you're a fan of platformers in VR, I could put that in the A category for sure. Oh, I totally forgot something crazy, guys. I knew I had more things I wanted to talk about. All right, this is ridiculous, but this is something my little kid said. All right, my little kid said that I said I want to shave my beard. Okay, and she's like, "No, don't shave your beard. I don't like how you look without a beard." Let me get on screen for this one. She's like, "Don't shave your beard. I don't like how you look." And I go, "You haven't seen me with a shaved face in 5 years, and you're only 10, so you don't know what I look like." And I just wanted to shave it. I'm gonna grow it right back, but I wanted to shave it just like to check my skin and stuff like that. My dermatologist recommended it, so I was like, I want to shave my skin, and she was like, "Well, if your chat gives you $1 million, you could shave my skin, shave my face. So if your chat gives you $1 million," and I was like, "Be reasonable," and she was like, "Okay, $555. So, I don't want your donations, but for $555, I will shave my beard live." All right, let's keep moving. Max Muster was C tier for you. So Astrobot, definite A. Max Mustard, I can make the argument that it's a B. For sure. B, A tier. It's definitely not as good as Astrobot or even Moss in my opinion, but it's very solid. Vertigo 2 is amazing. Shave your skin. That's metal. All right. Let's see. I'm just grabbing them at random. Ooh. Underdogs. Let's go. Let's see where this one is at. Drop those comments. A's, B's, Q's, G's, double D's. You let me know. Ta-da. Autobots. Underdogs. I said Astrobots. Underdogs. The dogs that go under. My beard is Will Riker. Oh, Will Riker is the man. This chair is too high, but I want to do the Will Riker now. Let's see. I want a chair that's low enough. Break my neck. All right. This is the Will Riker right here. I can't do it. I made it. All right. That right there was the Will Riker, where he just steps over. I don't know why he did that, but he does that in, like, he's a tall dude too, but he does that in Star Trek. He just steps over. Anyway. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna put it in A tier with you guys, and we'll go with that after I break my neck. A tier. We agreed on A tier. High A. Monogon Industries. Try it out. It's great. It's a roguelike, physics-based combat. You're driving these giant mechs. You get to beat the crap out of people. It feels really good. It's done really well. I actually met the developers recently, and they're from Israel. Well, I met one developer or two. I don't know. I can't remember their actual positions, so I don't want to speak out of turn. So let's fire up our next game. I don't like this chair I'm in now, though. Let's fire up our next game, which is gonna be Madison VR. I don't know on the YouTube side, but Let's see. Rate control. I mean, play around with some encoder settings and see what happens, but I don't know what's going on. Everything's looking normal on my side. Yes, they are adding co-op. I wasn't sure I was allowed to mention that, but if someone else says it here, then fine. Did Bulletstorm on Quest get fixed? Yes. It's significantly better. But let's say Madison VR. All right, I'm just dropping a D for now. If you're not familiar with this super creepy horror game, super insanely creepy horror game, and it's got a twisted storyline. It's got a bunch of stuff going on. So, what do you guys think? Madison VR. S tier. All right, S tier. S tier? A, I think. Maybe S. Wow. It's understandable, buddy, that, not everybody likes every genre. It's a platforming game. Not everybody likes platformers. It's all good. You skipped it. All right. I don't blame you. It's coming the Quest, which I'm excited for. I think I'd put it in an A tier. Maybe, nah, you know what? The game itself is really good. It doesn't have super mainstream appeal. I'm not the biggest horror fan. B+. I'm going to give it a big B+. Arlen, you are right about that. I mean, I really want to switch internet providers because this one sucks. They're expensive and they suck lately. They've been doing work in my neighborhood for 4 months now, and I get like notifications constantly like, hey, we're working in your neighborhood. Never played this like horror. Yeah, I don't blame you on that one. Horror's a hard sell for a lot of people. Let's go. This one's really hard to see. This is Metal Hellsinger. Metal Hellsinger. Come on, guys. We have a first-person shooter that's a rhythm shooter that takes place in hell. You get some crazy badass weapons, and it has heavy metal music. Took me a long time to figure out where I was going with that. And it has heavy metal music. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Metal Hellsinger? I know where I'd put it. So let's see. Drop them letters. I'll just do this. Is that annoying? ASMR. Welcome to your VR station with Mateo 311. Some people are saying Metal Hellsinger is an A tier. It's too short. Should aliens be S tier? Because you're able to sexually touch the aliens. Giggity. I'm gonna drop it in B tier. I'm going to drop it in the B tier, guys, because, yeah, some people said it's a little short. It doesn't do anything like mechanically super unique. And graphically on the Quest, it's not fantastic. So I'm going to drop it in the B tier, but I loved it. Reloading in it kind of sucked. I don't remember any weird reloading issues. I'm trying to remember. I'm sure if I jumped in, my muscle memory would kick in, but I don't remember. All right, let's see. The soundtrack is fantastic. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that. All right. Legendary Tales. Is it an S, an A, a B, a C, or a Q? Because that's how the alphabet goes. What are we thinking on Legendary Tales? I'm going to guess a lot of people didn't play this one either. That's my guess. Because it's... Oh, Sweden. Jag förstår svenska. Du svensk? So welcome in. Well, Legendary Tales is a co-op physics-based fighting title, or a dungeon crawler actually. And they made a ton of changes. I'm friends with the developer. The game in many ways is like ahead of its time. But then after that, it's like they tried to add a lot, and I don't agree with what they went from like early access to full release. It kind of ends up feeling a little bit more like a MOBA, not a MOBA, a MMO all of a sudden. It kind of feels like, the world's like a little dead and desolate, but the combat is like unmatched in VR, especially for co-op. So I'm gonna put it at a solid. It's a very solid B. With friends, A tier, solo B. I'm with you on that. Yeah, I figured you weren't gonna say you're from Sweden, but it's all good. I don't know why. All right, let's do this. Another one I'm guessing no one's played. The Burst. The Burst. What are you guys thinking on that one? I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like you guys are a little quiet today. Is it me? Do I smell? I apologize. I shower like once a week. That should be enough, right? Yeah, you guys are quiet today. Anywho. All right. I'll be honest, I haven't played it since it left early access. Before that, it was an S. Never even heard of it. See, the Burst. Yep. So the Burst looked like it had a lot of potential. It almost looks Mad Maxy style, like Stride meets Mad Max with a little bit of Borderlands in there. That's what it looks on the trailer, and I had high hopes, and then it just was jank. It released buggy and shit like that. Yeah, well, I mean, this is what happens. I should only focus on the major releases, huh? You guys, all right. Speaking of major releases, what about... Nah, I'll do something normal for a second. This is Arizona Sunshine 2. Arizona Sunshine 2 Remake. No, sorry. Arizona Sunshine Remake, not Arizona Sunshine 2. Arizona Sunshine Remake. What do you guys? It's definitely a S++ tier up here. No, is it here? Where are we going? Didn't Burst just announce they're closing their studio? I wonder why. I don't know if that's true, but... Ooh, A tiers and S tiers on Arizona Sunshine Remake. I have Bulletstorm over Legendary Tales. No, this is not in actual order here. This is just the tier. This didn't change the list. I didn't change the list. I still didn't change the list. I still, there you go. You feel better? Does that make you feel better? Look, we'll put them in a order like that. I think I'm happier with that order. So most people are saying A, and I'm 100% with you. That is the original co-op zombie shooter. Fantastic game. 10 out of 10. We'll play again. And they got rid of most of the jank. Oh, what about this game? Who's that? Is that the Dark Knight? Obviously, he's D for Dark Knight. Where are we putting Batman, guys? Where are we putting Batman? Let's go. I'm not Batman. I'm a Space Marine. But I'm Batman. No. Where are we going? Batman? The first S tier? S++? Are you guys let me stop and pause for a second. Are you guys actually enjoying the tier list? I don't know if it's just everyone's busy today, getting ready for the holidays, but it seems like a very calm, chill, relaxed day, which is fine. I'm here. I'm ready to chill with you guys. Doesn't matter if there's 1,000 people here or 10 people here, but I don't want to bore anybody. So if you prefer just my handsome face like this more often, and I talk to you guys and just answer questions, I'm down with that too. Madman. S tier. That was the easy one. Everyone is blasting S tier. And wait, Rambus, you shut your dirty mouth with a D. I'll give you the D. Giggity. Tier list is great. Working while watching. Yeah, I got you, free. I'm eating. Keep it going. All right. You got it. Not the best game for beginners. I'm with you on that. We kind of discussed that. But A+ nonetheless. Well, I'm leaving it in S. S tier. All right. What about this one? You guys are going to have to help me on. I can't find. I guess I didn't get an icon for it. Oh, well, this one right here. You guys know this one. Hitman 3 VR Reloaded. Hitman 3 VR Reloaded. I mean, what a game, guys. What a game. What are you guys thinking? I mean, is there an H? I should add an H. You know what? Let's go below. Add below. And we're going to put an H category for just Hitman. It's in its own category. Hitman. Let me bring it back on screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I made an H category. I made Hitman category just for Hitman. I went back to the list. F tier. F tier. And D for dummy. D for disgrace. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I gave it its own tier. It is trash. It's the poo-poo list. It is. It was not ready for release. Hitman is still a great game. However, this version of Hitman is by far the worst version. Hands down. Hands down. Okay. A Hitman got hired to kill Hitman. Yeah, that was not fair what happened to that game. I gotta scroll back up a little bit. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, I wonder what you guys will think about this one right here. What do you guys think about Contractor Showdown, huh? Was it really that bad? Ferocious Pete? It was bad. It was broken. It had super poor graphics. It had a texture drop off that was extremely aggressive. So like if you're right up against something, the texture looks okay. Go 3 feet back more, the texture goes to complete shit. It relied heavily on reprojection, which made like combat and stuff miss connection. So like you'd grab like your strangle wire, whatever the proper name for it is, but and you pull it out and go to choke someone and your hands go right through them and you're like, WTF. Immersion broken. It was shit. It was total shit. Didn't play. It looks fun. Come on, guys. I expect my audience to play every single game so we could do the tier list together. Unsubbing if this doesn't get an A. What if I put it in the H list? Well, I would agree. I would put it in an A. I am not a battle royale guy, but I thought what it did was really impressive. I thought they solved like a lot of mechanical issues. I thought it was very approachable for new players, which sometimes games like this, tend not to be. It's just not my genre of choice, but I was impressed when it released. I would put it in the A tier, but I don't know. I haven't been following the updates. I don't know. I know there's a new like exfil update. I'm not up to date. I heard some people like were annoyed with the updates and the changes, but overall, I don't know what to say. I'm leaving it in A tier. It's up there with those King Kong and Gollum games and suckage. I assume you're talking about Hitman. All right, let's see. Yeah, they're going to have the extraction shooter mode. Yep, I'm with you. All right, let's see what else we got. I'm trying now to only pick ones that I think you guys might have played, but apparently you guys are not big shots like me or get your games for free, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, there it is. Behemoth. It starts in the B category just because it's Behemoth. So, I will be 100% honest with you guys. Can we put Until You Fall on here anyway? It's in the A tier. Until You Fall, I don't have an image ready for it. Until You Fall is A tier. I love the game. Shut up if you don't agree with me. We're starting Behemoth in B tier. Triangle Strategy will be on the list. We'll start Behemoth in B tier. I have not finished it yet. I was away when the game released or when press got access because of the whole debacle. And then when I came back, I said, I'm going to wait for the 7-day patch. So I just recently started playing it. I'm really enjoying it, but I don't know if it's going to, like, I'm feeling like it's going to end up like either, A minus, B plus, somewhere there for me. but I'm not sure. So I'm putting it B for now. Wow. S, 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 S. God damn it. I swear to God. S, B, C. I'm not putting Behemoth next to Swarm 2, so you could just eat it. But yes, jank, but so much fun. All right. We're going to put it in the A tier for now. That's where I expect it to end up. I mean, I jumped into it and I was loving it, but I don't know if it's going to hold. Like, that's my whole issue. And I'll be honest with you, I had multiple demos of this game in the past, and they were not great. Like, everyone was coming back like, Behemoth's going to be the biggest game. I'm so excited. And I was kind of keeping my mouth shut, like just holding firm, like, no, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. But I had one demo on PCVR that was running like absolute crap, but I blame the Quest link on that. It felt like crap. It felt horrible. Then I had another PSVR demo, but it was an early build and there was so many issues with the build. And that's because the demo like broke the second we got there. So I had a couple demos and I honestly wasn't super excited. And everyone's going, it's great. And I'm like, what's going on? What am I not seeing? But now that I have it and I'm playing it on Quest 3, I'm impressed. If you finish it, it's S. All right, we'll leave it an A for now. How's Path of Exile 2 going? It's going awesome. I just wish I had more free time. I'm only in Act 2. We're totally sidebarring here, but Path of Exile, people are like, it's a Souls-like. It is not a Souls-like. I'm sorry. I'm like 11 hours into the game. In a Souls-like, in whatever, even Elden Ring, which is the most polite Souls-like, I probably would have died like 50 times by now. I probably would have like got up to a guy and just got immediately killed. And in this game, I am just like, I'm in Act 2. I'm 11 hours in. I think I died once. I think I died twice. Once because I got disconnected in a boss fight, which is annoying. But it's not like a Souls-like boss fight where, you know, you want to punt the controller when you're done playing. So, Path of Exile, not my style. I'm not an ARPG fan. Still loving it. Moving on. Getting back into the swing of things. How do weapons feel? Much inertia, physics. We're back to, just so you guys know, we're back to Behemoth. I only played it after the 7-day patch. I don't know what it was like before. And like I said, my demos weren't great. But after that 7-day patch, I got in and I was like the first thing I did was just immediately throw a dagger right through a guy's head. And I was like, oh, that's so satisfying. And like everyone else, a guy charges you and I'm just like, block. And then other hand, dead. Like get him in the neck. It's solid. Yeah. It's got that very like really good Saints and Sinners feel. If you played Saints and Sinners and you actually feel the weapon dig in, like it actually feels like the weapon digs in, then hell yeah. Oh, Ramvis, by the way, dude, you donated forever ago and I didn't say anything. I'm such a terrible person. Thank you very much, dude. You know, just to reiterate, my kid said $555, not $5.50. She said set the price at $550. $555, and if you make that money, you could shave your beard. But whatever, I'll do whatever you guys want. You guys are awesome. All right, Behemoth is a masterpiece. Best. Is the ranking for all platforms? We're kind of platform agnostic right here. Okay, we're kind of like, I'll talk about if my experience was different on different platforms, but we're kind of going platform agnostic here. Even though I know some games are much better on other platforms. Now, I wanted to do Alien Rogue Incursion, but I know no one's played it yet. So we're going to do Metro. Metro. Let's start Metro in the B tier. And I'm curious to see where this goes. Into the Radius didn't release this year. So, but Into the Radius is great. You know, it's probably not my genre of choice, but it's A-, B+, right around there for me. I've been playing Space Marine 2 on a high-end TV. Damn, the game is freaking amazing. So Space Marine 2 is stunning. I mean, I have an RTX 4090 and I have a 4K projector that my computer's connected to, you know, behind me. There's the projector. So it's a 120-inch screen, 4K, 60 hertz projector, which works really nice with an RTX 4090. And then I also have this super badass giant screen. Hold on, let me show you guys. It's this one. All right. Yeah. So that is my Samsung Odyssey G9. So that, I mean, that's only, it's 32 by 9 aspect ratio, and I think it's not quite 4K, but once they finally did the widescreen patch, yeah, game is awesome. You just see xenomorphs, not xenomorphs, the Tyranids. You see the Tyranids everywhere. Anyway, my brain went. All right, let's get back to the tier list. The tier list is here. Do you guys need Ozempic? There's an ad for Ozempic up top. Okay. My fat ass can use some. All right, where are we on Metro? Let's see. I think Metro is a high A. A plus, S minus, A. S on PC. That's funny, though, because I hear such mixed things. Like, I heard it was terrible on PC. The lowest texture quality ever. People complain about everything. S tier, impeccable atmosphere, great mechanics, emotional story thing. I'm with you on all of that, Monogon. I'm with you on all of that. I'm going to put it in the A tier. I want to say S. I loved it. I really did. I just got a little bored towards the end there. A, the story wasn't great, but everything worked smoothly. Be jank. Yeah. Metro had recycled stations. See, it's like funny, like what people get stuck on and what people really value. I thought it was intriguing. I thought it had an amazing intro. I thought it kept up the tempo throughout like most of the game, and only like towards the end a little bit I started to get like, all right. But overall, I really liked it. People say padding and overuse the train rides, but I'm not with you on that because the train rides weren't that many. It was like 3 of them, and they're like what, 5 minutes each. All right. See, now here we go. I said it. Someone's going to complain about everyone in the chat is like Batman S tier, Batman S, 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 S plus, 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 S, 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 S. And then someone shows up and it's just like, nah, that game is junk, man. I'm sorry. Game's freaking awesome. You don't have to agree. Just, you're probably not good at it. That's what it is. Get good. Become a vigilante. Actually, learn how to throw a punch. Racket Club is S tier. I don't think I've actually ever played Racket Club. That's the same devs for Underdog, right? All right. Yeah, it's a Metro game. Of course, there's got to be trains. All right, let's throw out our next game. Ooh, yeah, let's crush this one. All right, let's see. Soul Covenant. We're gonna start it off in a special class of its own with Hitman. Soul Covenant. This is by Third Verse. This is the studio that gave us Swords of Gargantua, and they gave us that other one. I could see Breaker, Airbreaker, Alt Airbreaker. Yeah, memory. I got issues with Third Verse these days. I feel like their games are kind of like cash grabs. I had high hopes for Soul Covenant, and I liked some aspects a lot. Like, I thought it was a really unique anime world, and the enemies were super unique, and it was like over the top concept where you built your sword out of the spine of your dead companions. But for like anime lovers, it falls short. For people who just love physics-based combat, it falls short. And it's repetitive and blah, blah, blah. So Soul Covenant, I'm dropping in the D tier. Thrill of the Fight 2, I honestly didn't put on the list because it's still early access. Let's wait till we get the full campaign. I started playing Batman. Should I continue? Yes, play Batman. It's awesome. I swear my Alexa is talking or something upstairs. Maybe I got ghosts. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Oh, okay. That's why. She's reminding me to start dinner. 3 o'clock's a little early, but I'm going to sous vide some steaks tonight. So I'll do them when the stream's over. I'm gonna sous vide some nice filet mignon tonight for me and the family. You know, just have a nice little time. So I enjoy a good steak every once in a while. Filet mignon, nice and lean. You know, my kids eat fancy, but I found like some nice ones that don't break the bank. So, all right. So Soul Covenant, yeah. Let's see. Will there be any adult VR games included on the tier list? No, I don't think I've ever played an adult VR game. Listen, I'm by no shape a prude. All right. I'm a very curious and open-minded person, but something about adult and mixed reality just, I don't know, feels taboo to me, feels just way wrong. And no, thank you. More platformers on the list. There really weren't any more platformers in 2024. What did we get in terms of platformers? This is a 2024 list. Now I'm hungry. Sorry. So I love making steak. I enjoy cooking. Let's throw big shots on the list. We'll start it in the C tier. Okay. Big Shots VR. Have you guys played it? Big Shots is does Mateo have an OnlyFans? Yeah, I do. It's worth it. It's totally worth it. Chat used to bust my chops all the time. Every time I stand up, they tell me I'm thick, and they used to tell me to open an OnlyFans all the time. This was a while ago when I used to stream, and they told me to open an OnlyFans, and I made a fake OnlyFans account, and the top picture was like me looking butt naked, crapping on a quest, but it was blurred. But obviously there were no pictures on the site. So, yeah. Anywho, just being honest, Batman was boring. I guess I'm used to physics-based fighting games like Hard Bullet, Nightclub Simulator, and Blade and Sorcery. But Hard Bullet, the jank is a 12. I mean, maybe it got better, but I haven't played it in so long. The jank is a 12. There's no storyline. There's no campaign. That's a sandbox. That's a sandbox game. At least Blade and Sorcery has left the sandbox. Nightclub Simulator, I never played, but I'm sorry. I can't imagine it's better than Batman. And I don't, the game makes you embody Batman. So you don't go around flailing like an idiot. You systematically beat these people down. And I loved it. So it's fine if we don't agree, but you're wrong and I'm right. No, I'm just teasing, man. To each their own. I know you're ranking, but since Batman is in the convo, what are the chances of Spider-Man game? I don't know, man. Listen, I have no idea. Camouflage already said they'd love to do a sequel to Batman. I'd love to see them take on Spider-Man. That would be amazing. That I don't know how they can do that, but I'm down. Rate Blade and Sorcery. Blade and Sorcery is an A. A-. Okay. Ribeye greater than filet mignon. We are all over the place, and I'm loving it. That's right. Let's get crazy. Ribeye is fantastic. I love a ribeye. However, I'm a fat boy these days. I'm big. I'm all muscly. I mean, I got muscles up the yin yang. Look at this. We could do this. So I got muscles. You can't see through that. I got muscles up the yin yang these days. But I'm old, and muscle is not what I really need. I just need to slim down a bit. I'm too heavy. I shouldn't be this big because I'm a manlet. I'm like Hobbit sized. I'm not a big guy. I'm growing this way rapidly. And it's cool. It's nice having big muscles and being strong. Like I was throwing up like 240 on a bench and I was like, wow, that's about the strongest I've ever been. But I'm slow and like jumping high and I land hurts my back. My knees are starting to hurt. So I'm way too heavy. And what's way too heavy? I don't know. I'm like maybe 100, maybe 190, but I'm a manlet. So that's big for me. I should not be this heavy. I got to slim down. So no ribeyes right now. Okay, no ribeyes. Boop, boop, doo. All right, we are all over the place. I love it. Iron Rebellion. Let's get into Iron Rebellion. Let's go. Let's put that one on the list. Iron Rebellion. All right, we're gonna start it off in the B tier and see where we move it up or down from there. What's my class in Path of Exile 2? It is I'm playing Mercenary. It's really cool. I like Mercenary. Play what? Why is my brain stuck? TOTF2. Why is that not clicking? I know what that game is, but I can't remember right now. So please tell me what that is. and then I'll feel better. I can't figure it out. Anyway, all right. Iron Rebellion, you would say A tier. Yeah, all Gen Xers are fighting Battle of the Balls. Yeah. A. Everyone is going A. All right. I'm with you. Thrill of Fight 2, I'm not covering because it's only in beta right now. It didn't get a full release. When the campaign comes out, we'll talk about it. But I think Thrill of Fight 2 has a fantastic foundation right now. Fantastic foundation. Okay, so for a mech game, PvP, VR, yeah, it's A tier. Unfortunately, though, I don't know. It's hard. I don't think it's going to be hard to maintain their player base. And I really much rather see... Hey, I'm going to kind of order these. And I really much rather see a campaign. I would love a campaign. Ideally, a co-op campaign. So if that could happen, this would be an A tier. But for me right now, it's going to be a B tier. Tomb Explorer VR. I didn't play through the whole thing. Tomb Explorer was good, though. It was cool. It had its moments. It felt like an early VR game, but it also felt a bit like... a little indie, like had some indie roots to it, which is fine. It is an indie game. Yeah, B until it gets campaign. I'm with you completely. Is Batman really that good? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, if you played the flat screen Arkham games, that's the game. You're playing it in VR, but with a new storyline and combat that just works. Thrill of Fight 2 for cardio, yes. Yes, that wins. Thrill of Fight, the original one, even Until You Fall, I use for cardio sometimes. I got a new cardio game that's coming out, Shardfall. That's a cardio game, and it's pretty cool. I'm going to cover that in the future. All right, let's see. Something that you guys definitely played. You know what? I'll just cover this one. Alien Rogue Incursion. You guys haven't played it yet. I honestly think it's like right here, right now, between C+ and B-. I want to say if they like the PC version has some issues right now. I didn't play it on PC. I played it on PlayStation VR2. PC version is not playing nice with Virtual Desktop. It's not playing nice with Steam Link. It was not playing nice with my PSVR2 adapter. So across the board, yeah, something's wrong with the PC version. And some people said they had crashing on it. I didn't crash at all on PlayStation VR2, but I did have a few minor bugs, some few annoyances. It needs a little extra polishing. You polish that game up, and it is a very solid B, in my opinion. Like, I think the Xenomorph looks amazing. They did an amazing job with the lighting, the sound effects, recapturing that whole world of the Alien franchise. Storyline is even pretty interesting, too. Nothing to write home about, nothing amazing. But I want to see where it goes. This is a 2-part game. I'm putting it in the B tier. Zona Origins, never heard of it. The optimization on PC is horrible. That sucks. That sucks. Iron Rebellion. Mateo, I think you know what to do. What do I do? Do I sound? I don't think I have a horn sound effect. What do I do? What's going on, guys? Thanks for jumping in. We were just talking about your game. Your game is awesome. I unfortunately put it in B tier because I'm dying for a campaign. Like I said, in terms of PvP mech shooter, it's A tier. Without a doubt. But if you want that, a little more people to pick it up and give it a mainstream appeal, we need a campaign, man. Hey, any publishers out there or rich dudes with money laying around, give these developers some cash. Drop them some cash. Like, I don't know, 20 million. It's pocket change, right? 20, 25 million. Let them bang out a campaign. Because it would be awesome. Please. Anyway. Ha! All right, there you go. There you go, guys. I'll put you in A for now. No, I cannot be compromised. I'll put you in the top of B. All right? Zona is like Stalker. I haven't tried it. On PC, you'd say Alien is a C. Yeah, I just got off the PC version and went right over to PlayStation VR2 because it was so broken. So I'm not too hard on Hitman, okay? I put it in a league of its own. It's got its very own. Listen, Hitman's broken. Even with the latest patches, it's still broken. Is the game a fun game? Yes, it's a good game, but it is It is easily the worst version of the game out there. And I'm considering flat, original PlayStation VR, PC VR, across the board. It is the worst version out there. You're better off playing it on the Wii, the Nintendo Switch. Wow, dated myself. Playing it on the Nintendo Switch, which I don't even know if it's on the Nintendo Switch, but it would be better on the Nintendo Switch. All right. Blade and Sorcery's A tier. I don't have anything there. All the Iron Rebellion dev team is here watching. There's only 2 people though. There's only 2 people. Single player is coming. All right. So then single player is coming. You make the A tier. Fucking awesome. That is the best news of 2024. Dude, don't let us down. Look at me. Wait. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Don't screw this up. All right. We need a good mech game in VR. Now you made the most awesome foundation. I love all the hand controls. I love the graphics across the board. I'm very happy with the game, but it's only online PvP. And even though I was mopping the floor with some scrubs the other day and it felt good, that's not what I'm looking for. Give me that awesome, gritty single player campaign. Not the goofiness that Vox Machina gave us. It was good, but it was goofy. All right, we're back. When is Armor 3 going to be in VR? I don't know. Let's see what else we got on this list. Silent Slayer. All right, it's a casual one. We'll put it in S for Slayer for right now. If someone's jumping in right now, they're like, what the hell is that doing up there? We'll put it in S for Slayer now, though. But where are we going, guys? Where are we going with Silent Slayer? This lid just hits me in the head every time I drink. The worst bottle ever. All right, Ramvis, everyone's agreeing. Okay, Silent Slayer, A at least. All right, we're in A right now. We'll see. You guys are moving it. So you guys are moving it based on, what you guys say. But this is another title I didn't expect a lot of people have played. Just like smaller and casual. And while you guys are deciding where Silent Slayer goes, I will tell you about the game and I'll tell you a little bit about what goes on at the channel. All right, so Silent Slayer is a new take on like the whole escape room. So think something like I Expect You to Die, except instead of breaking out of a room, you're now breaking into a vampire's coffin. It also has a little horror theme to it. And as you go further and further into the layer, the coffins are going to have more and more protections. So you're going to have to like slowly and quietly open the coffin. Then you have to like cut through some traps, find the vampire's heart and stake him and do this all in limited time without screwing up, touching the wrong thing, making too much noise. And if you do, the game goes. You want to see that again? The game goes. That's how it goes. All right. And it makes you crap your pants, and it's a lot of fun. So highly recommend it. But not many people have played it, so we're gonna, I'm gonna put in a solid B tier. It offers a lot. It's pretty cheap. It's casual. It's fun. Horror theme pushes a lot of people off sometimes, though. Arm Rebellion team, very glad to hear that you guys are making moves and you're doing it. Honestly, really impressed with what you guys were able to pull off with such a small team. And obviously think of me in the future. I'd love working with you guys. That'd be a great time. We got a good crew of people too, if you want to fill it up. I work with a bunch of awesome people. We could fill up a whole room. We could do some cool stuff. I would love to see some co-op in there, but we'll see what happens. Clone Drone. So Soul Fox told me I got to play Clone Drone. I haven't played it, but Soul Fox told me I got to play it. And he said it was really good. It was really fun. It looked like, reminded me of Paint the Town Red, which is not good. We'll talk about that game next. But let's start with Starship Troopers Continuum. I put it in C for Continuum. We'll go from there. This is another game I don't think a lot of people have played. Oh, TOTF2, Thrill of the Fight 2. Thank you for my stupid brain. Starship Troopers Continuum. We'll put it in C for now. Again, I don't think a lot of people played this game. It got weird delays, and honestly, it's not as bad as I expected. Silly title. I put Behemoth over Batman. Okay. $40 for 2 hours. Who told you Batman is 2 hours? Batman is not 2 hours. Are you thinking about the original Batman VR from 2016? That's about 90 minutes long. Batman is 7-8 hours. 2 hours. Who said 2 hours? I mean, I blasted through that game because I played it like early a couple times before I actually got the copy of it. So, once you play something once, the second time you play it, you go through it way faster. And then you play it the third time. So, like, what originally took me 45 minutes took me like 15 the third time. But, yeah, no, that game is hours long. Who said it was 2 hours? They're nuts. Can you rate Behemoth VR? Behemoth is on the list. It's right here. We talk about Behemoth already. I unfortunately haven't finished it yet because I got to it very late. I was away. I was in Amsterdam. For this. Oh. And so I'm smudging it already. Nice. I'll turn it away from the light so it doesn't look smudged. Reflect the screen too. You can see everything on my screen. This is my 2024 VR Content Creator of the Year award, XR Content Creator of the Year, by the AI XR Awards. So yeah, the fuck was that? I did a thing. I don't know what I did, but nothing blew up. Something screeched though. Anywho, yeah. So that's where I was. That's why I was late to playing Behemoth. Read my comment. Thriller Fight 2 for cardio. I talked to you about it. Started playing it about every single game and lost about 2 kilograms in a week. That's a lot. When you first start losing weight, you like drop a lot of water weight, especially when you start eating healthier. When you cut a little bit of carbs or sugar out of your diet, your body doesn't hold on to as much water. So your first week, yeah, you could just like blast it out, but you didn't really lose. Not to like upset you. You didn't lose 4 pounds or 2 kilos. That's really, 4.5 pounds. You lost a lot of water weight, which is not a bad thing. That means you're on the beginning of your journey. Let's see. Is Batman a good game? The combat is awesome. Batman is a great game. Okay. Thriller Fight 1 is still awesome. Yes. So, Continuum. No one really played it. I'm going to put it in C tier. It's actually not that bad. It doesn't live up to the action of a Starship Troopers game, but it's fun with a bunch of friends. Action Hero is great. Shattered, I didn't play. Miracle Pool, I didn't play. Action Hero is great. I didn't finish it yet, though. It's casual. I play it, when I have some free time. Same thing with Spatial Ops. It's also a great mixed reality shooter, but it's an on-rails shooter. It's fun. It's a good time. All right. Ooh, this one. Another one I'm guessing you guys probably haven't played. Medieval Dynasty. Oh, excuse me. Burping right in the mic. I'm gonna start arranging these. All right. Start arranging these based on how I feel about them. Seventh Guest was last year. Yeah. I remember playing it in New York City in September with Vertigo Games. I was in New York City. They were doing a little press thing. I met them there. They showed off Arizona Sunshine 2. And then they said, hey, we have some free time. Do you want to play Seventh Guest? And I played that too. Yeah, so Medieval Dynasty is a survival game. So definitely not my genre of choice. Think of like a more friendly Forest. A much more friendly The Forest. So it's got a cute storyline. It's got really good building mechanics. Graphically, it's not a looker. But I actually just like got sucked into it. Like I never really enjoyed that game, but something about it, every aspect I found satisfying. Like when you kill your first animal, you feel like a badass. And when you build your first like little hut, you're like, I have made fire. You feel like a badass. So I enjoyed that. Solid game. Let me get back to that screen. So Medieval Dynasty, I'm going to put in B. Because it's fun. And they did some nice updates over time. Any recommendations for side quest games? Nah, I really haven't been checking side quests. There's too many games. So I don't. All right. I've had the Quest 2 now. Quest 3, hardly ever played. I don't use glasses for VR. I put my contacts in and they dry up super fast. Okay. Now you got this. You got this right here. You got the Zenny. You got the Zenny lenses. As you can see, mine are in. Mine are in. Which is, my kid's been using my headset. Crap. I just realizing she hasn't said anything. But my prescription is extremely low. I'm technically 20/20 vision, but I'm older, so they consider it a strained 20/20. I could still read the stupid thing at the right distance and make out the letters, but I'm sitting there like, see? So I'm considered strained 20/20. I'm also, gonna start eventually needing something to read. But yeah, my eyesight's pretty damn good, and they make a significant difference for me. They really do. It's crazy. It's crazy what a difference it makes. Like, you get a little bit more edge glare, and my nose, because I got a big fat nose and small IP, so my nose IPD. So my nose will touch the lens, which can be a little annoying, but otherwise I'm fine. So Zero Caliber 2 was held back by Quest hardware, in my opinion. I think they have trouble optimizing that team. I think they don't like. I think, yes, it was held back in a way. I mean, like, every game is held back a little bit for sure, but I feel like they're just a team that doesn't like jive well with the Quest. They're not like super knowledgeable on optimization, because it wasn't like this extravagantly looking game. It wasn't over the top. It wasn't doing anything another game hasn't done, and they do suffer with, performance in a lot of their titles. What was the other one that was the other shooter, a 4-person co-op shooter? It was like really wacky and people had funky masks. I can't remember the name of it right now, but same studio, and they had pretty bad performance issues on Quest. All right, Triangle Strategy. Let's just drop it in A for now. Let's drop it in A. What is considered small IPD? I'm a 58, 57. That's a small IPD. That's about as low as it goes. And I don't know why my voice kind of went out when I said 58. It was like 58. I don't know. I'm old. Gambit. What are we talking about? Oh, Gambit. That was the game. Thank you. Gambit VR. Yeah. All right. Triangle Strategy, which you can barely see. What are we saying? So Triangle Strategy, if you're not familiar with it, it is a strategy-based RPG, old school style, like top down, that nostalgia. It's turn-based. It really looks like it was, like an old school Super Nintendo game, but with like new age effects and 3D aspects to it. They remade it. It's a port. It was a beloved flat screen game that came out only 2 years ago. They ported the entire game. It's like 40 plus hours, super story heavy. Not for everyone, because not everyone wants those cartoon graphics, that old school ish. Not everybody's like a fan of turn based, but I thought it was really cool. But a little too story heavy for me, but ultimately solid. A tier. Triangle Strategy doesn't need VR. I played it flat, but it's so good in VR. I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. It doesn't need the VR, but like, here's the thing. For people new, like, they only have one platform. They don't have a PC. They don't have a Quest. They don't have an Xbox. They only have a Quest. They don't have a PC, Xbox, PlayStation. You only have a Quest. It's a great option, and it plays just as good. Like, it plays just as good as your flat version, so it's a solid way to get into the game. So I was really happy to see that. I considered it something that VR really needed. So, boom. I'll put it A tier. A tier, B plus. B plus maybe because it's, like a lack of mainstream appeal, so we'll drop it there. Final Fantasy Tactics in VR. I will buy it twice. Yeah, but it's very close to, we were on the same path. Masters of Light. I played a few hours of that. Great game. Reminded me of like turning Space Pirate Trainer into like a rhythm game, or even like a workout game. That's what it reminded me of. So solid, but I can't comment too much there. And you're right there. Triangle Strategy, $60 on Steam, $30 on Quest. That's a no-brainer. I haven't played through all Action Hero, but Action Hero is great. It's like I would say solid B plus, Maybe because it's a little too casual, a little too short. But yeah. Let's see. What else do we got up in here? Okay. Paint the town red. I'm going to put it down with Hitman for the time being, and you guys can let me know. Paint the town red. This was another game that was ported from Flat to VR. It's I think it's like voxel based. So like the guys are made out of like little tiny pixel 3D squares or voxels. And you like blast them apart and like, use anything as a weapon. And that sounds awesome. And, there's blood everywhere. And I found it to be super boring and thought the physics were terrible. C tier is where we're moving it to. Let's see. I'm not doing Asgard's Wrath 2 because I'll have to fight the stream. Asgard's Wrath 2 is like A plus S tier to me. I loved it. You weren't a fan. It's not for everybody. I loved it. Shut up. It's awesome. Let's move on. Paint the town red. B-Mac, thanks for hanging out, dude. What about House of the Da Vinci VR? Haven't tried it. See, it was fun for a few days. You don't know the game. I'm going to go ahead and drop it in the D tier. I found it absolutely boring. I didn't like any aspect of it. I didn't find it fun. Trombone Champ. I haven't played enough to rank it. It's a S with 12 pluses. I don't know. There's gonna be another game that no one played. Let's do Ember Souls. Ooh, I'm curious to see where you guys go with Ember Souls. Ember Souls. So, Legendary Tales is A tier or S because of how big and so much detail. I will watch your video from the beginning. Okay. I don't know. I mean, Legendary Tales is awesome. I just feel like where they went from early access to complete release, they should have focused on different things. That's my opinion. I love the developer. I love the game. They did amazing things. Unfortunately, it didn't really work out for them. It wasn't really successful, but they were trend setting in many ways, and I'm impressed by that. All right, so Ember Souls B had cool style and mood, a little buggy. I'm with you on that. For $24.99, they offer a lot. Like they tried to pack a lot of stuff into that game, and I feel like it was a jack of all trades, master of none. So, all right, when you moved it to B, my friend, I'm gonna take my shirt off. Here comes the Mateo OnlyFans. Someone play sexy jazz music. No, don't show me. No. I'm hot. Damn right I am. All right. Yeah, see, it was S tier back in the early days for me. It was one of my favorite games. Honestly, it was one of my favorite PC VR games. And I was playing with Soulfox like constantly. And we put a ton of hours into that game, like nonstop. But then they changed it, and me and Soul were both like, why doesn't this feel the same? Like, why aren't we as jazzed up? Why aren't we as addicted? So I don't know what happened. All right, so Ember Soul we're gonna put in the B. No one else really had a comment for that one. All right, let's see. What did we not really cover? Yes, it could not handle my sexiness. It's back up now. I did see it go red, the connection, which is so annoying. I'll go through my settings. I'll look for what we can change, connect to a different YouTube server, talk dirty to it, whatever the case may be, whatever works. So let's see. What else have we not put on the list? It's going to suck because we're ending on, I don't want to say a low note. It's not a bad game by any means, but I'm sure no one played this one. This is the last little icon I have. Witchblood. So, Witchblood, I'll put it in C for now. But Witchblood is an old school VR game, like back from the Rift and Oculus Go days. That's how old it is. It basically is like an old school Castlevania or Metroid. It's side scrolling, a lot of different rooms, like 40 different maps to explore, and you get some magical powers, and you're fighting guys, and if you played an old school Metroid or Castlevania, you kind of know what you're getting into. They updated it for Quest 3, gave it a mixed reality mode, upgraded the textures, and I thought it was pretty damn solid. So what do you guys think? Alien Rogue Incursion's already on the list. Into the Black is great too. There's a lot now. As I think about it, there's a bunch of games that I kind of missed, for sure. But there's also I didn't play through them enough to really rank them. But I'm curious to see what you guys. So I would put this in B tier for sure. And I don't know how you guys are feeling. Okay, so I tried over 30 VR games, and my worst is Broken Edge. It almost broke me. F tier. My second worst title is Fire D T. Okay, Kill It With Fire. My bad. So listen, I actually thought Broken Edge was pretty cool. What was wrong with it for you? Like, was the game broken or something? I actually got sucked in for I only played 3 hours. But I got sucked in for those 3 hours. Just, again, like a survival title, just flying around. It was Subnautica in space for me. I could see how the chicken might be annoying or whatever he is, but. Steel 8, happy holidays. Speaking of holidays, guys, I'm probably going to do a stream right after Christmas next year. Next year? This year. Right after Christmas next week. So, 7 days from today. And we'll probably do some sweet giveaways. I have a whole bunch of keys I noticed just laying around. So make sure, if you're not subscribed, subscribe right now. Make sure, since you're cool, to thumbs up this video right now. And yeah, next week we'll be doing a bunch of cool things. I'm going to be ending the stream soon, guys. So we'll just, let's see what else. Metal Hellsinger, you put in C+. I was more like B- on it. Never played Witchblood. It's worth checking out. Yeah, I could see how Witchblood can get a little overly repetitive. I'm with you on that. Every game gets repetitive. It's just is the repetition fun? Every game is the same thing over and over. It's just the little moments that surprise you and stuff like that. 2 days ago, you got Quest 3S. Thank you for your videos. Make a big list. Made big lists for playing. Awesome to hear that. Underworld Overseer. Again, I only put about 4 hours into the game. It's awesome. It really is really cool. But you gotta like that type of game. You gotta like that. It's almost a strategy game, world builder. It's like a world builder strategy game light. I really liked it. You build up your army, you build defenses for your base, and you basically punt the evil humans. Because you're not evil. The monsters in that game are misunderstood. The humans are evil, invading our dungeons. So, that's pretty much my list. That's pretty much everything I'm going over. There'll be a video up tomorrow talking about this stuff. I did a tier list. But yeah, you guys pretty much nailed it. I think the ranking was pretty solid. Across the board. We're kind of pretty close. We didn't fight as much as I expected. Now, let me do a nice little goodbye. Yeah, I got Alien up there, man. Guess you got an early build. Guess you don't watch my channel enough because my review's up. My review is up, and I talked about the game in depth. So listen, I play as many games as I can. There's definitely other games that I could add to the list or cover or some I'm forgetting. But these are the games that I played beginning to end and I'm very familiar with. So those are the games I wanted to talk about. And yeah, I think we did pretty good on this list. I know there's a bunch more. I didn't mention Spatial Ops or even The Last Stand that just sent me an awesome gun. Spatial Ops really cool. It's like an on-rail shooter, but it's got the mixed reality gimmick to it, but it works really well. Last Stand, same thing, PvP shooter with the mixed reality gimmick. I hate calling it gimmick, but mixed reality is still kind of in the gimmick stage. But it's there, and they're still a lot of fun, and they're cheap, and they're worth checking out. People are mentioning Asgard's Wrath or Alien. That's an interesting question, but Aliens, you can't buy Alien on Quest yet. It's not available. It's not available till February of next year. So that's not a choice. Asgard's Wrath 2 or Alien. Picking which one to buy right now. Which one I would put on top? I'd put Asgard's Wrath on top of Alien for sure, from my personal preference. All right, guys, that was today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it. There's been a link dropped multiple times down in the chat. I'll get it right. I'll get it again for you guys. So if you guys are ever looking for some sales, some discounts, some games, whatever you need, I put everything in this list constantly. So same list, I update it like once a week with the best deals I can find. Some are affiliate links, some aren't. They're just deals I find. I do have some awesome sponsors like Kiwi. There. I do have some awesome sponsors like Kiwi that have just been great. But honestly, guys, you know, sometimes Meta is giving me 20% discount code, stuff like that. Like if you get a Quest 3 or Quest 3S right now, if you use my code, you get $60 in store credit. So I try and put up whatever I can there just to help you guys out. Also helps this channel, obviously. I do this full time, so I do need some of your money, unfortunately. And thank you guys for just chilling. It's been fun. And I have an end screen. I have an end screen now. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. So let's see. Did I set up the end screen? Well, I'm going to click it and see what happens. Stream guys, thank you so much. I wouldn't be here without you. You guys mean the world to me. I hope I did a good job answering all of your questions. And if you want to help support me, the easiest ways are always to leave a comment, throw a thumbs up, subscribe, or if you're one of those crazy people who likes to burn money on me, why not use one of my affiliate links for a discount on some accessories? Maybe become a Patreon or YouTube member. And finally, I have a merch shop with items that no one has ever bought before. Again, thanks for hanging out, guys. And of course, I'll see you on next time. And that was today's stream, guys. Thank you so much. I wouldn't be here without you. You guys mean the world to me. I hope I did a good job answering all of your questions. And if you want to help support me, the easiest ways are always to leave a comment, throw a thumbs up, subscribe, or if you're one of those crazy people who likes to burn money on me, why not use one of my affiliate links for a discount on some accessories? Maybe become a Patreon or YouTube member. And finally, I have a merch shop with items that no one